So right now, it's the hottest summer job on the market. Fox Sports is partnering with Indeed to find the most qualified candidate to serve as the chief World Cup watcher.
Ooh, Fox 40 senior soccer correspondent Bianca Ventura live in Midtown with the Sacramento man who's up for the job. Bianca, is he the right one?
Oh, Melanie, Richard, he is not just a hopeful job applicant. The entire city of Sacramento is rallying around him, and they are saying, his top reference say, he is overqualified to be the chief World Cup watcher. Let's introduce you to Conti this morning. He might be the top pick, the man who is going to be watching all of the World Cup games, live, all of the action from the pitch, from New York City, Times Square. Conti, thanks for being here this morning.
Thanks for coming out. Appreciate
Of course,
it.
yes.
Happy to be here.
We love the outfit, okay? Consider this a bit of a pre-interview before you talk to all of the recruiters over at Fox Sports and Indeed, right? So tell me right here, I have the job listing. You have to be a little chaotic, a bit obsessive, have a lot of passion when it comes to the World Cup. Do you think you're the man for the job?
Definitely tick those boxes. Born and raised in Sacramento, California, the Paris of the West. So that is a huge standout characteristic. I think it's very important that America's best city has a representative at the World Cup that's going to be hosted on its home soil. You know, I've watched every World Cup religiously since '98.
Since you were 4 years old.
Yeah, often talking to myself in circles. I think it's time that I get the formal title of Chief World Cup Watcher and get compensated for it.
He wants the official job letter. He is ready, people. So he's pretty much able to handle a cube by himself, 104 matches. You said that you can name every champion dating back to the first game, Soccer Champions League. What about the World Cup? I mean, that should be pretty easy, right? There's been a winner every 4 years. Let's take it back to the beginning. 1930, list the 5 winners since the first World Cup. And how about we up the pressure a little bit? You need to get ready for the national stage. Do this while juggling and start naming some names here, Conti.
All right, so 1930 first World Cup winner is Uruguay. 34 and 38 were both Italy. No World Cups for the next decade due to the World War. 1950 was Uruguay. They won it in Brazil. And 1954 was West Germany. So those are the 5. We can keep going. We can run it back.
Keep going. Give me 5 more years here.
So 2002, Brazil and Japan, Korea. 2006, Italy and Germany. 2010, Spain. 2014, first German Unified World Cup. And 2018, France.
This guy knows his stuff, okay? So not only do you know your stuff, you have the knowledge, you have the charisma, you have a real soccer fan. There's a lot of YouTubers, Twitch streamers. Why does a real fan need to be in the box representing the American people for the World Cup?
Yeah, look, nobody's going to eat cannolis like me. No one's going to pour their soul into food consumption in Times Square the way that I will. I used to play soccer professionally. Nobody has been banned by FIFA for a paperwork irregularity that they were not responsible for like I have.
Wait a minute. You said you were banned by FIFA?
5 months. Summer 2014, due to a paperwork irregularity, excuse me, that I was not responsible for. I've had, I think, a unique understanding of the inner workings of the organization that, you know, puts me in a pretty distinct position to do this job.
So what I'm hearing is that he's overqualified in FIFA. It sounds like you kind of need to make it up to my boy Conti over here. So, Conti, you are the man for the job. Indeed, already catching attention. You're creating the buzz online with your campaign videos. We just saw a little snippet of it. I have the comments. We have the proof. The comment section, it's always there. Let's pull up the comment from Indeed and let's go ahead and see what they're saying about what Conti is now driving up here online. All right, so this is what Indeed has to say. It seems like there are a few Conti fans in the house. Okay, so 916 already rallying behind you. Now you're trying to win the hearts of the entire nation here. Conti, I mean, I think you're the guy for this.
You know, I had the distinct privilege of actually playing with a World Cup winner back in 2013, David Trezeguet, who was a member of France's '98 World Cup winning roster. I grew up on Willie's Burgers. I grew up in the Paris of the West. You know, the comments and the engagement has been a consequence of the fact that, again, I come from the best city in America.
The 4th largest global economy that I think can represent the United States pretty well here for the World Cup games.
Absolutely. And so it's time to get in that box in Times Square, watch every match, talk in circles, engage, interact, and give the American soccer watching public the experience that it deserves.
That's right. And all of the thousands of fans that are going to be seeing you in New York's Times Square, the glass cube. This is the man. Come in close. Get used to this face. We want to see this man in the box. Conti, a real soccer fan, okay, people? So they're going to be announcing the official hire. That's going to be during a broadcast, during a Fox Sports broadcast of the Red Sox and Yankees game. Huge game, right? That's going to happen 1 week before the tournament begins, Saturday, June 6th. What can we do before that announcement here in Sacramento just to get your full support, just to really get Indeed and Fox Sports to notice that Conti is the guy?
Hammer those posts. The posts are up on my Instagram account, Conti Kolokotronis. There's 3 of them. Tag Fox Sports, tag Indeed. Let them know I'm the guy for the job. We want to put on a party, and nobody can do it like Sacramento.
This is the guy to host the party, hosting the entire U.S. and all of the fans that come here to visit, watch the World Cup live. Conti, wishing you the best of luck. Seriously, I hope we see you in the box. You're going to be so great at it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, we're going to be watching closely. Richard, Melanie, this is your guy. You see, they're already cheering on the streets.
Conti.